The grand jury indictment identifies Young Thug, Gunna, and 26 other associates as members of the criminal street gang YSL, or Young Slime Life. Thug, the heartbeat of Atlanta's fertile rap scene, is allegedly the founder of this street gang, which formed in the city in 2012. The prosecution claims that YSL has affiliation with the National Bloods gang, and some associates claim the Blood subset gang Sex, Money, Murder, or 30 Deep. The rapper founded record label Young Stoner Life in 2016 as an imprint of 300 Entertainment. YSL Records calls its roster of artists the Slime Family. Gunna was named in the indictment along with rappers Lil Duke, Yak Gotti, and Thug's brother Unfunk. Fannie Willis is the district attorney overseeing the case. She is a Democrat known for investigating whether the former President Trump and his team engaged in election fraud in Georgia. And this is a quote from her. "It does not matter what your notoriety is or what your fame is. If you come to Fulton County, Georgia, you commit crimes, and certainly if those crimes are in furtherance of a street gang, then you are going to become a target and a focus of this district attorney's office, and we are going to prosecute you to the fullest extent of the law," Willis said in a May 10th press conference. She said has reason to believe that gangs are committing conservatively 75 to 80% of all the violent crime that we're seeing within our community, so they have to be booted. Brian Steele, Young Thug's lawyer, told the New York Times that YSL is not a criminal street gang. Mr. Williams came from an incredibly horrible upbringing, and he has conducted himself throughout his life in a way that is just to marvel at, Steele said. He's committed no crime whatsoever. Gunna's guilty plea, for his part, serves as a public acknowledgement of his association with YSL. The rapper said in a statement, though, he emphasized that his association is purely musical. He staunchly maintains his innocence despite entering a plea deal. While I have agreed to always be truthful, I want to make it perfectly clear that I have not made any statements, have not been interviewed, have not cooperated, have not agreed to testify or be a witness for or against any party in the case, and have absolutely no intention of being involved in the trial process in any way, Gunna told WSB and other outlets in a statement. So this was a blatant lie. So right now, a big part of this case and what the hip hop community is discussing is Gunna and his plea deal and whether or not he snitched. And so look at what he said. I have not made any statements. I have not been interviewed, have not cooperated, have not agreed to testify. This is a lie. A video came out where he was in court making statements, cooperating. Now, it's not clear at this point if he's going to take the stand directly against Young Thug. Some people are saying as long as he don't take the stand, that's not really snitching. Others are saying it's snitching. Me personally, I think this is snitching. And here's why. Look at what Brian Steele, Young Thug's lawyer, said. He said that YSL is not a criminal street gang. Young Thug is hanging his hat on the defense that YSL is not a criminal street gang. It is a music label. Gunna is on camera, filmed in court, confirming that YSL is a street gang. YSL as a street gang must end. So not only did he cooperate, he lied about it after he got out. But like I said, some people are saying as long as he don't take the stand, it don't really matter. That's bullshit. Here's why. Remember, like I said, Young Thug is saying it's not a criminal street gang. Gunna already confirmed that it is. His statement is going to be leveraged against Young Thug as evidence that it is in fact a criminal street gang. The judge knows this. The jury knows this. The simple fact that you said it and confirmed it means that it's in the open. It's in the air. It's now going to be leveraged against Young Thug. He snitched. I don't even know why people are debating this. You know, I think the problem is because a lot of people are drawing comparisons between Gunna and Tekashi 6ix9ine. Tekashi 6ix9ine, he snitched to the high heavens. I mean, he ain't hold back. He took the stand. He was pointing fingers. I mean, he was handing out DNA himself, like just like that. Like he was doing. I mean, he snitched. He embraced it and said, "Fuck everybody, suck my dick." And I think he took snitching to such a high level that what Gunna did doesn't really look as bad by comparison, but it's still telling. You still cooperating. And I like what DJ Academic said about this. He said that it's levels to snitching. And I know that sounds crazy, but I do think that is true. And I would say like the 3 levels of snitching are level 1, snitching on the ops. And I think that's something you could get away with. Then it's level 2, which is like what Gunna's doing. Which is basic cooperation, giving statements but not taking a stand. Level 3 is Tekashi 6ix9ine, where you're snitching on everybody, you're giving statements, you're taking a stand, you're pointing fingers, you're doing CSI shit, giving DNA and film footage, everything. Like you're giving them everything they want. And I think Gunna is somewhere in the middle between those two extremes. But again, cooperating is cooperating. Just like what Charleston White said, what happened to the niggas that be in the interrogation room and say, "Suck my dick, white boy, fuck y'all niggas." Like that's what you do when you're not snitching. Suck my dick, white boy. You don't be in there, "Yes sir, yes ma'am, this happened, I agree, I confirm." No, come on now. And I say that as someone who doesn't care. I am a civilian. I'm not a street nigga. Never claimed to be a street nigga. Never wanted to be a street nigga. I don't care. I don't care. I don't do street shit, so I don't have to worry about snitching. If I ever talk to police, if I ever talk to police, that's as a witness of something, a witness to a crime. Not someone who did the crime. Hopefully not. Right? But I'm going to say this. And this is the issue that I have with the way Gunna is handling this. Cause you got so like now rappers are starting to like unfollow him on Twitter, basically showing that look, we ain't fucking with this guy no more. You a snitch. You seeing like street rappers like Lil Baby, Meek Mill, etc. unfollowing him. Rappers like Lil Boosie that they're speaking on it, and Bobby Shmurda as well. And again, like I said, I'm not a street guy, so I'm not looking at it from the perspective that, oh, you know, fuck Gunna and all that. And to be honest, I never really listen to his music, to be honest. But what bothers me about it is that Gunna almost lost his freedom. This man basically got let off the hook. And the first thing you do when you get out is lie about not snitching, not cooperating. The first thing you do when you get out is to try to let it know, look, I didn't cooperate, I'm still a real street nigga. That is so foolish. That is supremely foolish. That street shit, That street code is the same bullshit that almost made him lose years of his freedom with his family, to work on his career, to live life, to fuck bitches. And the first thing you do, that's what really bothers me the most, is that you get free. And the first thing you do is, I'm still a real street nigga. I ain't cooperate. And then what make it worse is that you lied, but still, like, it shows, to me, it shows such a lack of appreciation for your motherfucking life and your freedom to do some shit like that. In my opinion, what Gunna should do, honestly, is to say, you know what? Fuck all that street shit. We all know YSL is gang affiliated. Crimes were committed as a direct result of our gang. We were wrong. I admit we were wrong. Fuck that street shit. I'm going home and I'm gonna live my life as a righteous member of society. I'm gonna make my money and I'm gonna focus my life on positivity. That's what the hell Gunna should do. Fuck the street shit, fuck the street code, fuck the streets, fuck the street niggas, fuck the street gang, fuck the streets, fuck the street you live on, fuck the middle of the road, don't even touch the streets, drive on the sidewalk, fuck the streets, nigga, let that shit go, be free, fuck bitches, smoke weed, make music, watch movies, eat pizza, go to Disneyland. Why the fuck you clinging to the same bullshit that almost took your fucking freedom away? Did you see the video when he got out of jail? When his big booty bitch came to him, the first thing he did was get a handful of that ass. The first thing he did was grab that girl big fat ass when he got out of jail. Nigga, why you still claiming the same bullshit that almost took that ass away from you? That's the only thing that bothers me about this shit. I don't care about who snitch and who don't. I'm a regular man. I'm a law-abiding citizen. I don't like crime. I don't like criminals. Let it be known. So I don't care about that shit. The whole no snitch. Look, let me tell you guys right now. If I haven't said it before, the no snitching shit is one of the elements of the black community, of black culture, that is holding us the fuck back. It is an element of foolishness. It's an element of stupidity. It is an element of self-destruction. We know who the killers are. We know who the drug dealers are. We know who the gangbangers are. But we don't say anything. Lil Pop gets killed. Everybody know who did it, but ain't no snitch. I ain't telling. The same niggas that killed Lil Pop now kills your son. Now your black fat ass on CNN crying, talking about stop the gang violence. Stupid bitch. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. It's all, I ain't no snitch till it's your son that got killed, till it's your brother that got killed, till it's your daddy that got. Now you on the news crying in and shit, nappy ass fucking head, but you ain't no snitch. That's the same bull. I'm telling you. Fuck that whole no snitching shit. It's stupid. It's stupid. And you want to know what's even stupider is to think that niggas not gonna snitch on your ass. Just think about it. Use common sense. Use common sense. You're in a gang. You're involved in criminal activity where the name of the game is to take, is to steal, is to destroy, is to rape, is to poison your own community. These are your co-workers. And you expect them to be honorable enough not to tell on your ass? These are the same people that are killing. They go shoot up a fucking house knowing there could be kids in there, women in there, just to get to the ops. And you think they care about telling on your ass? If you're in a gang, if you're a criminal and you expect not to get snitched on, you are fucking retarded. Retarded, retarded, retarded. Why the hell would criminals have the honor to not tell and save their own ass when they don't have the honor to not poison their own community by selling drugs or killing people or robbing corner stores or kicking in doors? You fucking idiots! You know what? I was watching a Charleston White video, and he can be very extreme in how he expresses himself. And I remember he was talking about how he gets a joy out of seeing these street niggas get locked up and how they be telling on each other. And he stopped for a second. He said, well, I hate these niggas. I hate them niggas. And you know what? I feel this. I hate them niggas. I hate them niggas. I don't give a fuck. I do. I hate them niggas too. Cause the crazy thing about it is that within hip hop culture, we glorify, idolize, and turn the same people who destroy our communities into icons, into heroes, into someone to be looked up upon. You know? And it's so ass backwards. It's completely ass backwards. And that's why I get so passionate about this shit. You know, growing up in the black community, growing up around projects and ghettos my whole life and seeing this shit, you know, being in the house. I mean, I'm telling you, dude, I've been in the house while the house next to mine got shot the fuck up. I'm telling you. Like, and so I be around this shit. Got people I know who have been killed just hanging out, you know? So I do. I hate these niggas. And the thing is though, just you know, just to calm it down a little bit, to have the opportunity to get your freedom back and turn your life around, yet to be so ungrateful as to get out and say, I'm not a snitch, I didn't tell. Which again, is all you're doing is saying I'm still a real street nigga. It's just, that's why. that's why. You know, and I don't know what is or what isn't as far as what happened and what didn't happen. The way this country works, innocent until proven guilty. If they're innocent, then I want them to be exonerated of all charges. But if they're guilty, I don't give a fuck. If they're guilty, I don't care. I don't care. And the thing is, I keep seeing people say, free Young Thug, free this nigga, free that nigga. But what if he did it? What if he really did it? Like, nobody talks about, what if he did it? What if he's really guilty? You know, I was talking to my niece the other day. You know, she's young, so I thought it was cute. I didn't, pressure her about it or anything. But she was like, they need to free TK. TK 47, the race. He got 55 years for murders, being associated with a murder or something like that, right? Involved in a murder. And I said, well, why should he be released? Like, he's in jail for a reason, right? And she was like, well, I mean, he made good music. And I laughed about it because, again, she's young, so I'm not, again. But that's how people really think. It's like the music blinds people to the reality of what some of these people have done. Same thing with R. Kelly. We all knew that he had an inappropriate relationship with Aaliyah for years. This wasn't like new knowledge. But the music was so good. The music was so good that we just, And I just think that it's a fucked up part of our culture as black people. It's a fucked up part of the culture of hip hop as a whole, where the music becomes more important than the people, than the communities. A rapper comes onto the scene, yeah, I really killed niggas, I really sold dope, I really robbed niggas, and we welcome him with open arms. Tekashi 6ix9ine, he snitches and then he's basically exiled. When in reality, if you really weigh it up, he hasn't done much worse than a lot of the rappers that we accept. Okay, he snitched, but isn't selling dope and poisoning your community bad? Isn't killing niggas bad? Isn't robbing people bad? That's not like what the hell is up with the moral code within hip hop, man? I don't I just don't know. I'm sorry I went on a rant there, but these were just things that were just bothering me for a while, and I had to kind of get that off my chest.